What is going on YouTube? Today we hit a sick back and biceps workout and traps as well. I trained with Jono at Anytime Fitness Black Forest here in Adelaide. Pretty cool gym, real modern, heaps new equipment. So today I'm going to voice over exactly what we did, and if you're looking for new stuff to do on your back and bicep days, then you can feel free to try any of this, and I'll try and cover how why I'm doing certain things. So always with back, these days, for the last few months, I've been starting off with pull-ups. I feel like they're a staple back exercise, one that you can't ignore. And today we just did our own little kind of superset warm-up. I just did these pull things. I don't even know if there's a name for them or if they're a proper exercise. I just seen the ropes there. I'm like, why not? Just try this to get the rear delts warmed up, things like that, and the pull-ups for the lats, as well as Jono did some pull-ups and lat pull down for his warm-up. We then moved on to an exercise I'm really trying to improve lately, and that is just heavy dumbbell rows. I feel like I've already made some improvement on my rear delts, which is a muscle that's very hard to hit, I feel, and people don't hit enough. So this one's a really good one, and you can go quite heavy. As you can see with my form, a lot of people pull straight up, but I'm trying to pull slightly towards the 45-degree angle with my elbow, as I feel it engages the lat more. And that's, the whole point of this exercise really is to bring up the lats. The whole point of any back exercise really is to bring up the lats. They're a massive muscle, and you want to hit them pretty good. So we then moved on to I'm not sure exactly what this exercise is called, but most gyms seem to have it. I know the different states I've trained in, different gyms, they all seem to have this one, and I feel that the angle that the machine puts you in really works everything well, and it slightly hits the traps, which is great because we did indeed plan to hit them last. So it was good kind of warm up for them. A lot of rear delt in this one, and making sure that elbows are close to the hips as possible, kind of brushing against your sides to make sure those lats are doing the most amount of work they can. We moved on to the lat pull down here, but with the V-bar. And if you've never done it backwards before, this might look pretty stupid to you because we're not using the supports. But this is just to make sure that our abs, and since our legs are locked under, if you were to face the other way, it's making sure our abs and top of your thigh isn't helping in the movement. This is purely just all back and a little bit biceps. Biceps are always going to be helping with your back exercises, but that's just a nice way to do it. Mix it up, turn around the other way, and try it without the supports for once. Then moved on to the seated row, and in this clip I actually went pretty heavy. We did 3 or 4 sets for every exercise. I forgot to mention this one. I'm pretty sure I did 4. This was the second one where I didn't put it pretty heavy. The other ones I didn't go quite as heavy. As you can see, my form wasn't that good, but you're not going to get a big back by lifting light weights all the time. So it's sometimes good to mix it up and cheat that little bit. So that's it for back. Now we move on to biceps. Now we did warm up doing just some standing curls, real lightweight. Didn't feel the need to record it, but this was the first prop exercise. And just like the lat dumbbell rows, bent over dumbbell rows are the staple kind of mass builder I'm going for with back, the preacher curls is the mass builder main workout I'm going for with biceps every time I hit it. Then we moved on to this crazy rock hammer superset that Jono brought up and thought it'd be good to try, so I was willing to do it. What you actually do is you missed the first part of it, we didn't get that on tape, but you go over and do 10 rock hammers or curls, whatever you want, over near the rack. As soon as you finish that, you come over and do this. Now what we're doing is 10 reps, but every single pause after a rep, you add another second, if that makes sense. So you do 1 second, down, up, hold it for 2 seconds, down, up, hold it for 3 seconds, all the way up to 10, and those last couple really do hurt. Now that our biceps were pretty fried, pretty hurt and fatigued, and not being able to lift much anymore, we went over to the machine preacher curls and just really just blew them up. It's locked into a motion, so just, drop sets right to failure. As you can see here, chucking in some negatives just to really make sure we tear the muscle down as much as possible. That wrapped it up for biceps and backs out the way, and we'd already been going for about an hour, probably 15 minutes, hour and a half. Then we thought we'd just finish off with some lats. So I was looking for a trap bar machine because I really feel like they're the best exercise you can do for lats right now, as well as like Smith machine shrugs. I actually have a video on that if you want to check it out if you're not sure what I'm talking about. But this was the substitute for trap bar shrugs, as they don't have a trap bar machine. So what we did was just got ropes on the two little handles, chucked onto a cable machine, and just acted like it was a trap bar, kind of put them in front of us. And I feel like this is almost better than dumbbells, simply because the motion is always smooth, it's easy to change the weight, and yeah, it was just a different movement to try. So that was really good, something new, mixed it up. And other than that, we just did, as you can see here, the superset of just flat bar, 40 kilos that one is, probably 15-20 reps I believe. We'll see, I'm not counting, but yeah, I believe it looks like it's about 20. And then I just supersetted this with the makeshift trap bar shrugs again, because there's not really too many movements you can hit for traps. It's just up and down, make your shoulders go up and down. Another great one is obviously going over to the dumbbell rack and just shrugging dumbbells, but I seem to do that twice a week, every time I hit traps, so I was a little bit bored with that. So just thought we would stay with the two exercises here we're doing, finish them off, make the traps all nice and pumped, and that was the end of our workout. So if I remember, I'll try and write the description out down the bottom of everything we did if you just want to read through and try the stuff yourself. But other than that, guys, thanks heaps for watching. Be sure to subscribe for more, and I will see you guys next time.